Hello everybody, I am responding to a video on Buzzfeed Yellow titled I'm Fat But. This is another one of those stupid body positivity videos. It kind of snuck into my YouTube watch list, and with my current focus on health and physical fitness and the stuff that I've been talking about, I thought I'd take a look at this. Let's get into it.
I'm fat, but I eat healthy.
I'm fat, but I eat healthy. Here's what I think is really happening. You occasionally have a salad, or you'll substitute a normal meal for something like a yogurt or whatever. Or you will have a salad and then you'll add something like fried chicken to it, or you'll have a chicken salad from McDonald's or something. You're taking something that is objectively healthy and you're adding more to it, which is then making it not healthy. A Diet Coke doesn't make the rest of your meal diet. And yeah, air quotes. That's probably exactly what's going on here. And you're probably not remembering everything that you're eating. I guarantee, as big as you aren't tracking your meals, and you're probably not getting any physical activity of any kind. So, yeah. I call shenanigans on that. You're not eating as healthy as you think you are. You're ingesting way too many calories, and you're probably getting high dumps of calories in single meals.
I'm fat, but I'm not a glutton.
I'm fat, but I'm not a glutton. Since I can only see your upper torso, I really can't tell how fat you are. You look like you have a few extra pounds. You're probably 28 to 30% body fat, which is considered overweight but not yet obese. You're not overeating as much as the previous land whale is overeating, but you're something in your diet is wrong. Again, you and the cow that I just talked to, you're both not eating good stuff. You're eating either too much of what you think is good stuff, or you're just flat out cheating. And a good way to get around that is to journal your food, which is what I do. I record everything that I eat, just so when I'm looking back at the end of the day, I know whether I was good or bad and how good or bad I have to be the next day.
I'm fat, but I actually like going to the gym.
Fat, but I like going to the gym. I know exactly what your problem is. You have the same problem that most girls have when they go to the gym. You're not actually there to work out. You're probably sitting on an exercise bike, or you're walking on a treadmill and you're not putting any resistance on. And you're texting your friends and you're just having a gay old time. Maybe you're sitting in the sauna or the hot tub or whatever amenities your gym has, but you're not actually getting a workout at the gym. You're going to the gym and you're being social. Maybe you're doing a spinning class, but again, you're not turning any resistance up. You're not really getting any kind of a workout. You're barely getting your heart going. You're probably not even breaking into a sweat. And I'm more inclined to call bullshit completely, because you don't look like you've ever seen the inside of a gym. But I'm willing to give you the benefit of a doubt and say you're just going to the gym and not doing anything. I spent an hour climbing today, and 38 minutes of that I was on a wall, hanging by my fingertips. So, you can see I'm beat up from that. Again, I did the same thing last week. I spent an hour in the gym, and about 38 minutes of that was hanging from a wall, and the rest of it was calisthenics, push-ups, pull-ups, planks, stuff like that. I go to a gym to work out and sweat profusely, and get disgusting. And that is what you should do.
But I like to take the stairs.
How often are you taking the stairs? How far are you going on the stairs? How frequently do you have to take the stairs? You should really keep track of that. The nice thing about the band that I'm wearing is it tells me how far I walk, how many flights of stairs I go up. I average about 6 flights of stairs a day, which isn't very much. But I run between 3 and 5 miles a day, which is quite a bit. So you take the stairs, good for you. That's maybe all you do. You don't look like you really do anything else. Do you do any weight training? Do you pick up anything heavy? Do you chase a toddler around the house like I do? Do you run recreationally? Do you bike recreationally? Have you even been to a gym of any kind? Do you go outside? All of these look like they don't apply to you.
But I'm a runner.
Bullshit, you're a runner. You run like my nose, which, as a side joke, I never get sick. My nose doesn't run. That's the joke there. No, you're not a runner. You're not built like a runner. You don't look like you can run to save your life. You look like the first person in a zombie apocalypse movie who dies because no cardio. Yeah, bullshit, shenanigans, full stop.
But I'm not lazy.
What do you mean by I'm not lazy? And yes, I just used air quotes because it's 1990 again. What do you mean I'm not lazy? Do you mean you're physically active? Are you actually breaking a sweat every day? Do you get about a half an hour of reasonably strenuous physical activity every day? Are you routinely monitoring what you eat? Or are you just always doing something? Because I have no idea what you mean by I'm not lazy. I'm a very active person. I get a good 30 to 40 minutes of strenuous physical activity, and by that I mean breaking into a sweat and then breaking into a deeper sweat and then melting on the floor. That's been one of the key components to my personal weight loss, that and fixing my diet. What do you mean by I'm not
I
lazy?
don't eat McDonald's every day.
And I eat less than my skinny guy friends. Metabolism is a bitch.
I don't eat McDonald's every day, and I eat less than my skinny guy friends. I'm calling shenanigans on both of those. You probably eat out more than you think you do. And if that's not the case, then the food that you're putting into your body is extremely calorie dense. I mentioned this in an earlier video, but anytime you add cheese to a food, you're adding a really calorie dense substance to your food. Salad dressings, anything with a lot of sugar in it, like ketchup and barbecue sauce, have a tremendous amount of really dense, really cheap calories in them that it's not good for you. So, no, I call shenanigans on this. It's you probably eat shit and you're lying to yourself and you're lying to us. So, knock it off. Be honest.
But I'm not miserable.
But I smell great.
I'm not miserable and I smell great. If you're not miserable, you wouldn't be doing this video. And you look like you're at that borderline okay. You're getting your feel goods from somewhere else, so you don't realize that you're actually in kind of okay, but not really that great shape. As for the lady, but I actually smell great. No, that's what perfume is for. I defy you. You probably don't smell nearly as good as you think you do. Here's what happens when you have a lot of excess body fat. You get rolls of skin that trap heat and moisture and lead to bacterial growth because bacteria like places where it's warm, wet, and dark. And that's what happens between folds of body fat. So, yeah, I call shenanigans. You probably don't smell that great without your perfume and your expensive shampoos and conditioners. Shenanigans, complete shenanigans. And if you sweat, because I know you're ingesting garbage, your sweat probably stinks to high hell as well. So no, I call shenanigans on that.
I'm fat, but I don't wear a bikini to gross you out. I wear one because I look awesome in them and I love wearing them at the beach.
Oh my God, I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit there. No, you don't look awesome in a bikini, I guarantee it. You're definitely over that obese line, approaching the morbidly obese line. You don't look good in a bikini. I promise you don't look good in a bikini. You may lie to yourself and you may want people to tell you that you look good, but you don't. You don't look good in regular clothes. You sure as shit don't look good in a bikini. No, no, just, you're making me sick. No, good fucking goddamn it, no.
I'm fat, but I'm not glorifying obesity.
You're fat. You're not healthy. And you're trying to convince me that you're okay, but you're not glorifying obesity. No, that doesn't add up. Sorry.
But I enjoy food and friends more than exercise.
And the truth shall set you free. Yes, you sure as shit enjoy food more than working out. I can tell that by looking at you. You can tell by looking at me that I don't have friends. I have a lot of free time that I use to work out and make myself look better. I was at a point where I was not physically happy with the way I looked, and I've spent a considerable amount of time working on that. So, yeah, you sure as shit like food more than you working out. More than you like working out. God damn it. This video is, it's only a minute and a half long, and I'm probably like 15 minutes into this because it's bullshit and I like to listen to the sound of my voice. I like food and friends more than I like working out too, but you know why I work out? You know why I push myself physically? Well, a couple of reasons. I push for general physical preparedness, which means if I find myself in a situation where life and death depends on being able to do some kind of physical feat like pulling myself up a ledge or climbing up a wall or escaping from a burning vehicle or escaping from a submerged vehicle, that I have the strength, the stamina, and the capacity to extricate myself from that situation. If I'm being pursued by someone with a knife, I want to know that I have the lung capacity to be able to outrun them as long as I possibly can. If I find myself in a zombie apocalypse, I want to know that I'm not the first guy getting eaten. Also, the more I work out, as much as it sucks, and I both love and hate climbing and yoga and push-ups and all of the shit that I do to be disciplined and focused and work on myself, it improves every other aspect of my life. I sleep better. I don't have pain in my knees anymore. I don't have pain in my shins anymore. My back doesn't hurt. My shoulders don't hurt. I'm not struggling to get in and out of vehicles. I don't have problems with stairs. I don't have problems talking for more than a couple of minutes. Getting up doesn't wind me. Sitting down doesn't knock me out. It improves every aspect of my life. And that's why I do this.
I'm fat, but I'm comfortable in my own body.
I'm fat, but I'm not a skinny shamer. I just feel like everyone is allowed to love their bodies. Don't think that me being proud of my body means that I'm putting down yours.
You're not a skinny shamer. Good for you. I'm glad that you're not a skinny shamer because it takes a lot of work to not be morbidly obese. It takes discipline and vigilance, and it's a constant effort over time. It's good decisions that add up over a very long period of time, and it's very easy to undo a lot of work in a very short amount of time. Okay, you like the way you look. I'm here to tell you that you don't look good. You look unhealthy. You look like in about 15 years, you're going to have some very severe health problems if you don't head off the direction that you're heading right now. You're probably going to develop some form of sleep apnea as you ever balloon. You're going to have problems with your knees. You're going to have problems with your heart. You're going to have problems with your bloodstream. There is no part of your body that isn't strained by being overweight and unhealthy and hedonistic in your approach to your diet. You need to fix your shit if you value your quality of life.
I'm fat and I'm a writer.
And I'm a musician.
And I'm a writer, filmmaker, and an actor.
3 jobs that don't have a lot of physical activity have a fairly open and free schedule where you could very easily rearrange your day and get a decent workout in. But you don't. So, 3 sedentary jobs. I'm a programmer. Congratulations. What do you want? A fucking trophy?
And I'm good at sports.
What sports? Softball? T-ball? You don't look like you've ever played a sport in your life. I strongly doubt that. I'm not good at sports, but I've become a reasonably strong runner. You don't look like you play any sports of any kind. You look like you go out for social drinks with your girlfriends and you eat way too much food. So no, you're probably not as good at sports as you think you are.
I'm fat and I look really good naked.
Oh God, not another one. Jesus Christ, no. You don't look good with clothes on. You don't look good naked. Fuck you, no. God damn, whoever told you that lie was just hoping you'd sleep with them. No, you don't look good without your clothes on. I promise you don't look good without your clothes on. Maybe 200 pounds lighter than what you are right now, you would look good with clothes on. But you've made too many bad decisions with your life for me to believe that you look good without your clothes on. I'm sorry.
And I love Chris Farley. I mean, he's the best.
We're sorry. The correct answers were George Carlin and Robin Williams.
At the end of the day, people are just people. You never know where someone is with their body. You should have a lot of kindness and empathy for other people and what they're going through.
Yeah, we've tried the kindness and empathy game, and Americans continue to get fatter and fatter every year. Obesity and symptoms relating to obesity are, the last time I checked, the #1 preventable cause of death in this country. Something like 2/3 of Americans are overweight, and half of the people who are overweight are obese or morbidly obese. It's time to start taking away the honey and using some vinegar. If I don't care about you, I'm not going to say anything to you. If I do care about you, I'm going to tell you you're a fat, disgusting blob, and here are some things you can do if you want to correct that. I've been where you are, and it sucks, but you have to bite your way through the pain. It's worth it on the other side.
You're allowed to be you. So let's just all let ourselves be ourselves.
The fuck is this hippie, trippy, mumbo, dumbo bullshit? What the fuck did you just say? Alright, that's it. It's 9 minutes to New Year, and I'm finally done with this stupid video. This is just a palate cleanse, just something to do for fun. If you enjoy my reaction, great. I'm never gonna watch that video again, because if I want an ego boost, I'll just go to fucking Walmart. Buzzfeed, you're cancer, and you're not helping. These people are not healthy, and you should not be parading them as some cause. Every single one of them has issues with either their diet or their lifestyle, and probably a combination of both. The majority of them are either overeating, or, well, it's all overeating. They're ingesting substantially more calories than their body is burning. And if I had to take some guesses as to where those calories are coming from, it's probably from meat, dairy, and cheese, because that's where most people have way too much in their diet. There are simple things that you can do that over a long period of time will have a dramatic effect on your body composition. Being aware of what you're putting into your body is the first step. Before you start any kind of a fitness regime, or you try to add 10 workouts a week, or any crazy stuff like doing P90 or whatever bullshit happens to be the trendy workout thing, look at your diet and fix your life. That is the first step in correcting all of your mistakes, is learning where your bad habits are and starting to break them. It's consistent effort over time, and it's a lot of little steps that add up into much bigger, more observable changes. I didn't drop some 60 pounds of body fat by just going out and working out more. I did it by looking at what I was eating and what I was doing and fixing habits and changing my lifestyle. If you're happy being fat and overweight, and you're okay that 5-10 years down the road you're going to have some heart problems, you're going to have some lung problems, you're going to have some problems with your circulatory system outside of your heart, you're going to have uh, joint distress, you're going to wear out your knees and your ankles, and you're okay with the severe decrease in your quality of life down the road, if you're willing to mortgage your later in life happiness, fine, do what you want, but don't try to convince me that you're happy when you're not. I was there. I've been as big as a couple of the guys in this video, and it's taken a lot of discipline. It's taken a lot of work. I have trained my body to not want the really super calorie dense sweets. I don't crave chocolate and chips and snack foods of any kind. It's consistent effort over time. That's all it is. That's all I've got for this. Happy New Year.